Why even go? Because my life depends upon it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am alcoholic. Today, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. I was talking with an alcoholic this morning. I was like, man, this is a great topic to discuss. Why even go to other meetings whenever I already have my normal set meeting schedule? I'm in my routine. I've kind of got my my weekly habits, my weekly routine, if you will. Why even bother going to other meetings? What's the significance? Why is it important? Well, first and foremost, I say, especially to everybody who is new to sobriety, I say, get to as many meetings as possible and get to as many different types of meetings as you possibly can. My sponsor and I, we are of the mindset that there is no such thing as a bad meeting. There are meetings that I go to where I learn the type of person I want to become, and I also learn the type of person I don't want to become. So to me, there's no such thing as bad meetings. I would never tell somebody to not go to a meeting. Sure, I've had people call me up and say, hey, look, I'm thinking about going to this meeting. What do you think? And hey, that's not my favorite meeting, but I encourage you to go. Or I didn't get a whole lot out of that meeting, so I go over here, but definitely go check out that meeting. You let me know what you think. That might be the meeting that changes your life. So I am a big proponent of going to as many meetings as possible, and even as many different types of meetings, because it's a learning opportunity. But a lot of people say, well, no, Drew, I'm already in my schedule, my routine, if you will, of meetings. And so I don't need to really go out and broaden my horizons. And I get that. I understand that. When I first started in recovery, I knew I had a finite amount of time. That I could make certain meetings. So I kind of did develop a quick meeting schedule. I knew what meeting I was going to based upon the day of the week it was. But again, going into it, I knew that my meeting schedule was going to come to an end. So I had about 6 months, and I did. I mean, I spent that like 6 months just excited about the meetings I was going to, but I knew it was going to come to an end. Because of baseball, when I got done with baseball that year, I tried to get back in the old schedule, and I'm glad it worked out, because by me trying to get back in the old schedule, I realized the meetings had changed while I was out on the road. The meetings had gotten different people, of course, coming in, but it allowed me an opportunity to go and try out other meetings, which altered my schedule. And even to this day, I still try to hit meetings that I may not have been to in the last year or so. Just a few weeks ago, I called Joey up, and me and Joey and Eric, we went to a meeting that we hadn't been to in a long time. So I encourage you, get to as many meetings as possible, because it's going to do several things for you. First and foremost, when you're going to checking out these different meetings, it's going to keep you on that safe side of becoming complacent. Here's what I mean. Again, we get stuck in this routine, and we start thinking, well, I'm doing good. I'm a couple years sober. This is my routine. This is the way I've always done it. I don't need to go to any meetings. Whenever I start thinking like that, I become complacent. I start thinking, oh, I'm good. I can miss tonight. I can stay home. I can watch the game tonight or whatever. And that is a precursor to me becoming complacent, to where I start thinking, oh, I got this. And I got years and years of experience of showing that I don't have it. I've never had it. Anytime I thought I had it, it was a train wreck. And I made the comment about, this is the way I've always done it. I stick to the schedule because this is the way I've always done it. To me, that's crazy. I get it. I understand it. But if I start diving deep, that's crazy. I lived my life the way that I did because I didn't know how to live my life without alcohol. That's the way I always lived my life, was with alcohol. So let me keep living my life with alcohol? That doesn't make sense at all. Just because that's the way we've always done it doesn't mean there isn't a better and more efficient way. What if I do something for so long, a certain way, and getting a desired outcome and effect for sure, but then I discover a more efficient way to do it, a more effective way to do it? Why would I not adopt that? Going to as many different meetings as you possibly can, I think, is incredibly valuable to especially those folks in early sobriety. Especially when we're in early sobriety, we come in, we get all this stuff pushed in our heads, all these thoughts and all these ideas and all these concepts. Going to different meetings will allow me to either reaffirm or reject some of those concepts that I've heard in other meetings. It allowed me to create new networks and strengthen existing support networks. It provides me many different perspectives on a similar problem. I can get information and feedback from one meeting, and then I go to another meeting, hear the same topic, and I get different perspectives. And most importantly, it allows me to make new, sober friends, clean and sober friends in my life, which is what I need. I want to encourage you, don't be afraid. Don't ever let somebody tell you, oh, don't go to that meeting. If somebody anybody tells me I don't need to go to that meeting, that's the meeting I'm going to go to because I want to go check it out for myself. With that being said, I'm out of time. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.